There's no confusing the various locations. Residential area were clearly marked, as well as commercial landscape. Over time, however, all that is changing a bit, but the industrial area has remained in the designated part of the estate.
The level of commercial activities is on the rise. You cannot deny that. Whether that's to the good of the residents or not is another issue entirely. It's debatable. I know that Ilupeju, the Coca Road, some people will tell you that Coca Road has been designated commercial. A bank tried to open a branch of their bank on Coca Road when I was chairman of the Resident Association, and we kicked against it. We went as far as the state government to stop it, and we were able to stop it, but it was only for a while. Bank reopened their branch. So we can't deny the fact that Ilupeju is getting commercialized. I think streets like Coca Road, Association Avenue, of course town planning, they will have a lot of banks now, they have eateries, and a lot of office blocks are coming up. Indeed, I noticed that there are about 4 or 5 office blocks under construction now on Association Avenue, and I was wondering the other day, when all these buildings are completed, which road are they going to use? So commercial is going very commercial, and I guess we can't stop it. What we should advise government to do is to come in, the town planning authorities to come in and put strong regulations in terms of ensuring that these buildings have adequate parking lots, in terms of making sure that, like I mentioned earlier on, the illegal structures, get them off the road. So there's nothing we can do about going commercial. It's too central for it not to go commercial.
Having the highest number of expatriates or foreign nationals, a lot of people still can't reckon why there's that level of concentration of foreign nationals in supposedly an environment that's all built up many years back. It could have been the highbrow Ikoyi, Victoria Island, the new Lagos Lekki Peninsula, and the numerous estates in and around that axis, or the more exquisite vicinity like the Banana Islands of this world. But these settlers here, and those of whom are born here, just can't live or conceive the thoughts just yet.
This is the first estate I can remember around that is well lit, except that people are dying, people are going off. Some young ones are coming, and they are not trying to maintain what we have put down here. During the time that we were here, you can get water floating everywhere. Everything is so neat. We understand ourselves. Every year at Christmas time, you see Father Christmas, go around, all the children will come out. They would be clapping, would be doing a lot of things, and they are all happy. As a result of that, it attracted the Indian people to concentrate in Ilupeju because the environment is nice to them. You know, they had, well, they still have, if not, the churches have taken some of the factories. All the factories were here, and they choose to stay in Ilupeju because of the caliber of people that were living there then.
We have a lot of Indians. I'm sure maybe if you mention Ilupeju in Bombay, they will know it, because the Indians love Ilupeju. Their school, the Indian school, is here, and perhaps that may be due to the fact that there are factories. There's the Ilupeju industrial area, so there are factories in Ilupeju, and the Indians working there love to live in Ilupeju. So, and we are well integrated with the Indian communities. I've never heard of any conflict between the Indians and Nigerians in Ilupeju. We see them around a lot. We meet in drinking places, we meet in recreational centers. we invite them to get involved in our activities, and they do. They do get involved and even assist financially sometimes.
If you look at the population of people who live here now, I would say 50% of them are Indians. Yeah, 40–50% of them are Indians. On every street, they're Indians. Because they have, I don't see Ilupeju becoming, I don't know, Ogunsoya, where everywhere is commercial, Magodo, where majority of streets are commercial. No, I don't see Ilupeju becoming that. Maybe in the next 30–40 years, I wouldn't know.
The overriding ideology of this area is that we embrace diversity. We know that we are all very different, from different backgrounds, from different orientations, different religions, but nonetheless we all try to coexist harmoniously. Ilupeju has a very strong Indian population. We have a very large Indian population, and they're very active in the community. We also have quite a lot of Chinese people, as well as various ethnicities all across Nigeria. Nonetheless, in the middle of all our differences, religious, social, political, we're still able to find a common ground within which to coexist harmoniously. So I would say the overriding ideology that keeps Ilupeju an attractive place that people want to settle down and reside is that there's a spirit of neighborliness. I am my brother's keeper.